In this video, you'll get my top 10 things to do in New Zealand for 2025. Activities and tours play such an important part for your trip of a lifetime to New Zealand. We'll start from the north to the South Island, so make sure to watch the full video and not miss those hidden gems later on in the video. Number 1. Local guided walk, Auckland or Christchurch. If you arrive in Auckland or Christchurch after a long-haul flight, one of the best things you can do is to go for a walk with a local guide. It's a great way of getting over the jet lag and breathing in that fresh New Zealand air. You'll also discover hidden places and iconic landmarks that are easily missed. Plus, you'll be guided by a local. That means you can ask those important questions, especially if you're visiting New Zealand for the first time. If you're arriving in Auckland, I recommend to go with 𝗺𝗏𝗃𝗃. For Christchurch, go with Fine Tours New Zealand. I'll put the links to both options in the description box below. Number 2. Waitomo Caves. For the North Island, most travellers will head south to Rotorua, either by self-drive, coach or a driver. A great detour along the way is to stop at the Waitomo Caves. These are famous for the glowworms and the underground caving tours. Depending on your interests, I recommend the 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 Cave, which takes about 1.5 to 2 hours, or the Black Labyrinth trip, which takes about 3.5 hours. With the 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 Cave, you walk through a dry cave and no special equipment is needed. With the Black Labyrinth tour, you'll be provided with a wetsuit, helmet and a rubber ring floating through an underground river caving system. Yeehaw! With both options, you'll see thousands of glowworms above you. Again, see the links in the description box below. Now something really special, the Rotorua Canopy tours. This is definitely a true New Zealand experience, the thrill of flying through Rotorua's lush native forest with a zipline tour. This unforgettable eco-adventure combines an adrenaline rush, scenic swing bridges and a journey embracing a great conservation success story. This tour is perfect for travelers of all ages who love a little bit of adventure. There is no better way to connecting with nature, and you will be supporting the preservation of a pristine environment as well. I think you really will love this one. If you find this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button below to stay in touch for more helpful New Zealand travel videos to come. There are so many tour and activity options, but the next one will bring you closer to the local indigenous people. Number 4. Kahukiwi tours. So we are still in Rotorua. If you want to learn more about the Maori culture, I highly recommend the tour with Kahukiwi Tours. This is a family-owned, authentic Maori storytelling tour. The hosts are passionate about their ancestral connections. You'll get a breathtaking views and meaningful cultural insights when visiting their family marae. I will list their link below, as well as another large-scale tour option with 𝗦𝗂𝗶𝘆. Important, you'll need to pre-book Kahurangi tours early, as in the summer season they are often fully booked. They operate one tour in the morning and another one in the afternoon with a maximum of 6 passengers each. Now we're heading into the South Island. It's getting even more exciting. Number 5. Abel Tasman Kayaking and Walk. Starting at the top of the South Island near Nelson, the Abel Tasman National Park provides beauty and adventure. One great tour you will love is an unforgettable kayaking and walk adventure. You'll start the journey by paddling through crystal clear waters. I've done this trip a few times myself, and I enjoyed the serenity of gliding past golden, sandy beaches and hidden lagoons. There's also a high chance you have some playful seals around you. Are you hooked yet? The next part of the trip is on foot, and you'll begin to explore the great coastal Abel Tasman Trail through native forests. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or a deeper connection to nature, this experience showcases the best of the Abel Tasman National Park, a true New Zealand paradise. Next, we're heading to the west coast of the South Island. This, folks, is a very special place with awesome scenery. Number 6. Okarito Lagoon. The 𝗁𝗏𝗃𝗃 Lagoon is New Zealand's largest unmodified wetland and wildlife haven. This is a huge space that is perfect for kayaking adventures. The waters you're paddling through are extremely calm and the surrounding coastal landscapes are just beautiful. No special kayaking skills are needed too. The 𝗁𝗏𝗃𝗃 Lagoon is home of over 70 bird species, including the rare kotuku, the white heron. It's just such a special location. You really get the connection with pristine nature, plus there are hardly any other visitors around. Close to 𝗁𝗏𝗃 is yet another treasure. Number 7 heli hiking Franz Josef or Fox Glacier. Now, if you're into the ultimate alpine adventure, you don't want to miss out on a heli hiking tour onto the Franz Josef or Fox Glacier. This journey begins with an exhilarating helicopter ride with breathtaking views of the highest mountains in New Zealand, Mount Cook and Mount Tasman. The helicopter then lands on the ice where expert guides lead you through a wonderland of blue crevices and sparkling ice caves, shaped by nature over many centuries. Along the way, you learn about the glacier's history, unique features, and its role in New Zealand's alpine environment. So by combining a thrilling helicopter flight with an on-ice experience, this tour is ideal for adventure seekers and those interested in one of New Zealand's most beautiful landscapes. Also, no previous ice walking experience is needed, and special boots with irons and walking sticks are provided. After the lush green west coast, we are about to head over the Haast Pass into the dry Otago region. Believe me, this region has a totally different landscape with endless hills and practically no forest. Keep on watching, the next 3 options are really outstanding. Number 8, Wanaka River Safaris. One of the best ways to discover the beauty of Wanaka's untouched wilderness area is by taking a thrilling jet boat ride with Wanaka River Safari. This operator will take you through crystal clear waterways to explore the region's stunning landscapes. You'll glide across Lake Wanaka following the flow of the Matukituki River. You'll be awed by the towering mountains and lush native bush on either side. Along the way, you hear fascinating stories of the Maori legends, but also the Lord of the Ring filming which has taken place in the area, and the local bird life. This is perfect for families, photographers and nature lovers. Again, check out the link in the description box below for more details. Now let's get ready for one of the very best day tours you can do in New Zealand. We are heading into the 𝗪𝗪𝗃 National Park, New Zealand's largest and perhaps the most spectacular of all of them. Number 9, Milford Track Guided Day Walk. A great way to visit Milford Sound and the famous Milford Track is to join a day tour from Te Anau. You have an early start with a pickup from your accommodation in Te Anau. The transfer drive into Milford Sound takes about 2 hours. At the Milford Boat Harbour, you join a water taxi ride into Sandfly Point. From Sandfly Point, you'll start the last section of the famous 4-day Milford Sound track walk up to Mackay Falls. This is one of New Zealand's most iconic hiking experiences. It weaves through lush rainforests, along crystal clear waters and waterfalls. Local guide will bring the landscape to life, sharing fascinating insights into the rich history of the area, the unique flora and fauna. The hike takes about 3 hours and it's very easy and flat. After this part of the day, you will head over to Milford Sound Wharf and join a scenic cruise into the fjord, which takes another 2 hours. After that, you'll get the transfer back to Te Anau. See more details in the description box below. Once again, we are going to have a dramatic change of scenery by heading over to the east coast of the South Island. Number 10, Albatross and Penguin Wildlife Tour near Dunedin. If you're into wildlife and nature, I highly recommend you're going on the Albatross and Penguin Wildlife Tour. With this one, you get a close and personal connection with some of New Zealand's most iconic and endangered wildlife. The Otago Peninsula is home of the world's only mainland breeding colony of the beautiful southern royal albatross, the largest seabird in the world. You also see the rare yellow-eyed penguins and the little blue penguins when they are heading to their nests later on in the afternoon, coming out of the ocean. Led by expert guides, this tour offers a unique opportunity to learn about conservation efforts and the incredible biodiversity of the region. The Albatross and Penguin Wildlife Tour promises a once-in-a-lifetime wildlife experience in one of New Zealand's most stunning and biodiverse areas. See for tour details in the box below. To learn more, check out my detailed location videos in my must-visit places playlist up here. See you in the next video.